Hello everyone, hope all is well. I'm on here to do the next chakra insight, which will be the third eye. If you guys want to reflect back on the videos I did for the other chakras, you can find my YouTube link on Eternal Wisdom on Facebook. So today will be the third eye. Like I said, it's one of my favorite chakras. It's a very powerful chakra because there's a lot tied to it. The third eye chakra has to do with intuition. Now, intuition is something that is very hard to explain. A lot of people confuse it with knowledge or wisdom. It has a lot to do with those things because it does work off of the things that we learn on this past in this lifetime. One thing that came to me last night while I was listening to an audiobook was intuition is all of our past lives, experiences, and all the things that we have learned put together in a way where we can process it in this lifetime. A lot of us might not remember all of our past lives, and I don't think it's really that important. But the experiences that we cultivated from those past lifetimes and all the ways that we learn to love and all the ways that we learn to interpret the world in a more united way with the harmony of God, those things stay with our soul and are carried into our next life, which is where the idea of old soul comes from. It's not that those souls were created before the so-called new souls, but it was more that the old souls retained a lot more wisdom and knowledge from their old past lives, where now they have more at their disposal. So in a way, they have aged a little faster, but more through the sense of their intuition. So it's important to use everything in your surroundings to sharpen your intuitive power. Intuition is something that isn't something that is spoken to you through your mind. It's more of a nudging and a urging, some sort of force inside you that is communicating with you and guiding you to take certain steps, because it knows that if you take those steps, things will get better for you. So even though our mind might not understand it, it's very important to hone in on our intuitive power, because that power will guide us to the right place at the right time every single time. And I don't know about you, but I hate when I get an urge to do something and I don't do it, and then later on I find out I was better off doing it. So the more we communicate with our third eye, the more we open our third eye chakra, the more those things won't happen anymore. And the more we'll feel as if we're being supported or we're being communicated with by the high power. Our third eye is kind of like an antenna on a radio, and it receives information. It also transmits information. So it's very important, just like for a radio to have an antenna so it can do its job, we also need to make sure that our cosmic antenna is working properly. So the color associated with the third eye is indigo. Like I was saying, the quality of the third eye has to do with inner vision, intuition, insight, perception, imagination, concentration, peace of mind, projection of will, manifestation. So there's a lot tied to the third eye. And it's very important that we open the third eye, because it's going to help us with a lot that is going to go on in the future and even now. It's a very important tool to have. It has to do with our pituitary gland in our brain, and also our pineal gland. Now, some things that have been not allowing those glands to work right has been fluoride. Fluoride is found in a lot of things: water, toothpaste, some medicine, and the fluoride is calcifying our pineal gland, which a lot of mystics have called the seat of our soul. So if our soul has nowhere to really seat itself and to really command this vessel, then how are we gonna be able to make the right choices spiritually if our ship has been commandeered, our vessel has been hijacked? Some gemstones that will help tune your third eye is calcite, cetellite, and quartz. Some herbs are jasmine, mint, mugwort, star anise. Some essential oils are anise, jasmine, juniper, lemon, and pine. Now, if your chakra is underactive, you will have symptoms of fear of seeing into the past lives or the future, fear of the unknown, refusal to see the truth, mental instability. And if you have an overreactive chakra, you'll tend to be a religious zealot. You'll feel like you have all the answers and everybody must listen to you. You'll live in an illusion. You won't be grounded. You won't be focused in reality. And you'll be using your psychic energy to manipulate others. And we all know what happens when you give out of a negative fashion, whether it's manipulation or control. Then someone will be attracted to you that will treat you the same way. So even though you might think at the moment you're getting an advantage on people, life will find a way to balance that out and show you that you're not in control, you're not Mr. Know-It-All, and you better shape up or ship out. So the third eye is a very important chakra. Like I said before, please find meditations to tune into it. It's located right here in between your eyebrows. So one thing that works for me is I'll close my eyes and I'll point my eyes to that part of my face. And I could also, imagine indigo in the process of that. Some other things you can do is you could rest under the moon. The moon has a certain energy that will help your intuition. Stay in your silence. Silence is actually a very powerful tool. A lot of people that can't stay in their silence, that's a symptom that you have an overactive mind, and meditation will help you quiet your mind more, and eventually you'll be able to just rest in your silence and almost feel a certain rejuvenation in the process. Your imagination is great for your third eye. That exercises that chakra. Visualizations, dream work, making a dream board is good. Putting things that you want to come to you, and then imagine yourself having them every day. These are all things that will help your third eye get stronger. Coloring, creativity, all that good stuff. There's a lot out there that can help the third eye. If you want more information, I can help you find more. Just message me or comment below. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. One quick paragraph from Mala of God, and then till next time. O white fire, grace of God, burn the recognized and unrecognized seeds of duality made poisonous through ego. Burn the very ashes of ego, leaving only the immaculate truth thou art. Hope that helped. Till next time, namaste.